Setting up a traffic incident management area is a necessary first step at any roadway incident scene to ensure safer operations. It provides a protected work area for response activities and alerts oncoming traffic of the emergency scene. A TEMA must be set up at every roadway incident before other operations begin. A TEMA has 4 areas. Advanced Warning Area, where signage, arrow boards, message boards, and other devices warn oncoming traffic that an emergency scene is ahead. Transition Area, where channelizing devices like cones close lanes of traffic and notify oncoming traffic how to navigate around the incident. Activity Area, where the first element is a large, heavy emergency vehicle blocking the incident space from intrusion by oncoming vehicles, and the remainder incident space is where the incident is worked. Termination Area, where channelizing devices are used to terminate the TEMA and reopen closed lanes of traffic. Setting up a TEMA begins with the first arriving vehicle dropping an emergency scene ahead portable sign at the start of the Advanced Warning Area. The distance of this first advance warning sign from the incident should be determined by the incident, road configuration, and current weather conditions, but is typically between 100 and 300 yards upstream of the incident. The vehicle where the sign is stored should assume a blocking position to shield the responders deploying the sign downstream of this temporary block. Once those responders are back on board, the vehicle can proceed to assume a blocking position at the beginning of the activity area. Examples of other devices that may be used for this purpose are a portable variable message sign or a marked emergency vehicle equipped with a variable message sign in accordance with MUTCD requirements. When blocking has been established, personnel can set the cone taper in the transition area, which typically closes lane +1 to work the incident, but may close more lanes as needed. At least 5 cones should be used to establish the cone taper. Here is one recommended procedure, which first spaces out cones along the side of the lane to be closed closest to the fog line or shoulder, and then moves each cone into position to close the lane or lanes. While wearing a high visibility garment and always keeping an eye on oncoming traffic, remove cones from the emergency vehicle. Stand on the shoulder side edge of the lane you intend to close. Pick up the first cone, walk about 20 paces, which is approximately 30 feet, upstream of the first blocking vehicle. This will place you behind the blocking vehicle along the fog line. Place a cone. Watching traffic, return to your stack of cones and pick up another cone. Walk 20 paces past the first cone and place another cone in a straight line with the first cone along the side of the lane to be closed. Repeat for the remaining cones. This places 5 cones, each about 20 paces apart, laid out in a line along the side of the lane to be closed. If the incident is on a freeway, the skip lines may be used as visual markers for spacing the cones. Now, starting where you are, at the most upstream start of the taper, pick up that cone, which is the 5th one you placed, and place it on the lane fog line. While watching traffic, go to the next cone in the line and walk it 1/4 of the way to the lane being closed. Place the cone. Continuing to watch traffic, return to the line of cones again and move the 3rd cone to about halfway across the lane. Finally, place the last cone all the way across the lane being closed, along the line at the opposite side of the lane from where you placed the first cone. The cone taper is complete. Execute the same procedure in the termination area using additional cones. Use any remaining available cones to mark the edge of the closed lane line across the activity area. Remember to keep an eye on traffic at all times. The TEMA is now established. Note that response vehicles like ambulances and tow trucks should be safe positioned within the TEMA. Throughout the incident, periodically review to be sure the TEMA still meets the needs of the response. Revise the TEMA as conditions change, such as weather, a secondary accident, or a partial roadway reopening.